All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how Tesla Model S inventory has basically just exploded on Tesla.com and other inventory or Tesla inventory sites. And we'll take a look at the graphs, and this is, interesting because the Model S has always been, for at least the past 6 months, their vehicle that has always had inventory. It's always been available to easily to get. If you looked hard for like the long range and especially the Plaid, but something's going on because there's a ton of Model S. There's always been a ton of 3s, and well, not always, but for the past week or so, there's been a ton of Model 3s and Model Ys available. Now there's a ton of Model S's, and yesterday we made a quick video about how there's a little trickle of Model X's that became available now as well. So we're gonna get into it, but before we do that, let's roll that. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price or getting really good financing rates on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link down below in the description, but more on that later. So let's take a look. So Model S, very expensive vehicle. $100 and what, bajillion dollars and $100 and like bajillion dollars for the Plaid. But let's take a look. So it's $105,000 for the Model S long range or dual motor all-wheel drive base version, and then $136,000 for the all-wheel drive version. But this is where we go. This is where we always take a look. This is the site that I go to. It's waitingfortesla.com. It's a third-party aggregator site where this gentleman put together a really nice site that kind of loops in and looks at all the brand new Teslas available for sale across the United States of America. And right here, you can see it. There's 365 brand new Model S's for sale. They could be demo status, they could be test drive status, or they could just be straight up brand new status with no miles at all. But even some of these, like, look at this, $4,000 discount right off the bat, $3,960 with only 333 miles. That's pretty good. And that's the cheapest brand new 2022 Model S dual motor for sale in the country at $101,030 basically at the end of the day. So you can actually filter this down to demo if you're interested in that. You just want to look at only demo vehicles or discounted test drive vehicles, and there's 117 available for sale in the country. And a lot of this used to show only Plaid vehicles or the more expensive vehicle, but now there is a ton of long-range vehicles. And I actually took that back. There's actually a cheaper one in Texas, one with 1,400 miles for $100,150. So that's basically the Model S I purchased before. That was my last recent Tesla, and I loved Tesla Model S completely changed my perspective on owning a Tesla because the air suspension in the Model S and the Model X is just amazing and really, really comfortable and nice compared to like the Model 3 and the Model Y, or really compared to any other electric vehicles, because electric vehicle suspensions are unfortunately not comfortable, the suspension. So having that air suspension really makes it a nice car to drive in. But you can see right here, a ton, like almost half, I guess a little less than half, maybe a quarter, a third of all Model S's for sale, 117 to be exact, have some sort of discount. And they are all over the place. California, Florida, California again, Missouri. So if you're looking for a Model S, here it is. You can get one right away, brand new, put your name on it, be the first registered owner of the vehicle, and get yourself a brand new Model S with a full 4-year, 50,000 mile or less than 50,000 mile warranty. But that begs the question, like, is this a good deal? Would I recommend this? Is this time to buy now for a Model S? And I'm not sure. I am sure. No, I 100% would not buy a brand new one at $100,000. I think that's way too expensive considering, like, I'm going to pull up this graph again because we just looked at this, but the Model S, when the refresh came out, it was $80,000 at a starting price. So you could essentially get a base Model S for $80,000 plus taxes, tags, and fees, and it was definitely possible to do that. It was very, you could put your order in the queue and be on your way. But there's a lot of inventory. I think Tesla needs to decrease some of these prices, especially in the Model S and the X, and then the market needs to correct on these expensive SUVs, because I'm not sure there's that. I mean, well, I know there isn't. There's not that many buyers out there for expensive vehicles like this, and it's very small and dwindling down day by day. And what's really cool with the Tesla Waiting for Tesla site is the guy actually put together a data studio where he tracks all the inventory drops day by day that become available for each of the vehicle models out there. And you can see right here, yesterday, 129 Model S's became available for sale. Today, 136. And that's how we got to like the 300 or so of vehicles or Model S's available for sale today, which it's a lot. But I mean, if you ask me what I would do, would I purchase a Model S at these prices? And actually, I wouldn't. What I would do is I would actually go to cars.com or any used site, and I would search for the cheapest refresh out there. So refresh Model S came out in 2021, about like the middle of the year, maybe even a little later. So this is how I would do it. I would go to cars.com or Car Gurus or Auto Trader. I would actually go to all three, and even Facebook Marketplace to see where I can find the best deal. I would put in 2021, and this is how I would do it. We actually took a look at this vehicle yesterday, and this vehicle kind of seems too good to be true. I mean, it seems like a really low price, $72,000. Let's check the Carfax real quick. And yeah, wow, no accidents to the Carfax. It seems like a clean car. It's in Florida on the East Coast, so 40,000 miles on it. Definitely on the higher side. You only have 10,000 miles less left of warranty, but for $72,000, or basically the price of a loaded Model Y long range or a Model Y performance, I mean, that you cannot beat that at the end of the day. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent deal. But, I mean, I do think the Model S is going to get even lower. I think by the end of the year or even January, February, the Model S market is going to definitely take a bath. Model X, maybe on a different page. I don't think it's going to drop until January, February, because we have to wait till the end of the year for the Model X. So it's a little bit of a different story, but definitely some crazies and stuff like that seems like a decent deal at the end of the day. Like the more I look at it, I mean, blue with black interior, that seems like, maybe something, it's something interesting. Maybe we'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll send it to my friends and see what they're thinking on it. But here's another one, 2021 Tesla Model S, 23,000 miles, so half the mileage, but $6,000 more at $78,000. And, this one's a gray, black interior. Also looks like it's on the East Coast as well. So, if you could choose between one of those, but let's try and find like a good version one. Like, so here's another one, $81,000 with 18,000 miles. So probably that other one is a better deal, but this one does have the Arachnid wheels, but it's like a $4,000 option, which, could be nice at the end of the day. Huntington Beach, isn't this? Oh, so it is California. Yeah, so not bad. So yeah, you can get one. I mean, I guess I could get one closer if I wanted to and get it for $81,000, but that's the price that it was, back then before all the price increases and all that stuff. So I'm not sure that this is a good deal either. I would say a 2021 Model S has to be like low 70s for it to be a good deal, and I think we are absolutely going to get there once more 2023 Model S's start arriving into the market. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.